यत्र तत्र सर्वत्र कबड्डी के इस महाखेल में आप सभी का स्वागत करना चाहेंगे। गुलाबी नगरी का ये गुलाबी शहर एक बार फिर से तैयार है। मैच नंबर 51 लकी नंबर कहते हैं, और क्या ये लकी बन पाएगा मुरथल मैग्नेट्स के लिए या फिर पेरियार पैंथर्स के लिए? स्वागत करते हैं एक बार हम फिर से आप सभी का, और देखते हैं थोड़ी सी यहाँ पर दोनों ही टीम पॉइंट्स टेबल में और किस प्रकार का प्रदर्शन करते हुए नजर आ रही है। युवा कबड्डी सीरीज 2022 में फिर से आप सभी का तहे दिल से स्वागत। एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत मुकाबले की हम सभी को उम्मीद है, और एक बड़ा मुकाबला है। मैच नंबर 51 की तरफ हम सीधा चल रहे हैं, और आप सभी को अगर बताएं ये बूस्टर राउंड कितना महत्वपूर्ण होगा हमारी सभी टीमों के लिए, तो चलिए बहुत ही जल्द हमारे बीच में होंगे हमारी दोनों टीम्स। और साथ ही साथ हम बात करें अगर पॉइंट्स टेबल का, तो मुरथल मैग्नेट्स यहां पर एक अच्छी प्रदर्शन करना चाहती है। और बूस्टर राउंड की अगर हम डे नंबर 2 की बात करें, तो पहला मुकाबला काजीरंगा राइनोज वर्सेस हम्पी हीरोज, जिसे हम्पी हीरोज ने जीता 11 पॉइंट से। मुरथल मैग्नेट्स वर्सेस पेरियार पैंथर्स का अगला मुकाबला है अरावली एरोज वर्सेस मराठा माविल्स, जो कि खेला जाएगा 6 बजे। और टडोबा टाइगर्स वर्सेस पंचाला प्राइड लास्ट मुकाबला जो खेला जाएगा 8 बजे। ये है हमारे आज के स्केड्यूल, और बहुत ही खूबसूरत बहुत ही रोमांचकारी मुकाबले की हम सभी को उम्मीद। और मुरथल मैग्नेट्स वर्सेस यहां पर एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत अंदाज में सभी टीम्स तैयार है। तो चलिए अब समय है यहां पर हमारे बीच में टीम्स को इनवाइट करने का। तो चलिए सबसे पहले यहां पर हम इनवाइट करने जा रहे हैं हमारी पहली टीम मुरथल मैग्नेट्स। So our man invites भिड़ते हुए नजर आएंगे हमारी पैंथर्स से। So let's invite the second team, Periyar Panthers. और अब आएंगे हमारे बीच में इस मुकाबले के संचालक करता यानी कि हमारे ऑफिशियल्स, जो इस मुकाबले को और भी अनुशासित बनाएंगे।
Yeah, my God, Harshit, you come up with such heavy words. Sanchar Karta, my word. Okay, nice. Good evening. Good afternoon, everybody here on Fancore. I am Navin Chowdhury, and along with me will be Radhika Reddy. And towards the right is once again Murthal Magnets' new jersey. And then towards the left is Ashish Narwal in his Periyar Panthers' blue jersey. As once again Manish Dhul has won the toss and selected the court that is there. As we look at Murthal Magnets, who are coming in with that big win against the Kaziranga Rhinos. Vijay Kumar and Krishan Dhul to look up the corners, and Umesh Pawar and Vinay who will be helping Ashu Malik in the raiding department, and Manish Dhul and Sanjay Dhul for the covers to have that Dhul effect. And also Jagdeep, Rahul, Soni and Parvinder and Aryan make up that substitution list as well. But Periyar Panthers also coming in with a big win, and for that Radhika Reddy is there to introduce the team for us.
Absolutely, they have come back with a big win from the booster round. They have won over the Maratha Marvel 61-38, and we can talk about the unity of this team here. Ashish Narwali has been the brilliant captain, scoring highest rate points ever with 20 rate points in yesterday's match. And Anish, the right cover defender, and Ashish Umed, the defender. Ankit, we say him as the Sultan of surprises, so you can see him in the right in position and also in the left in position, as in they change with the Raiders. And the Rinku is been supporting evenly. Naveen Sharma, the best defender so far in the team, and Akshay Kumar is been one of the lethal force in the far corner. So looks like a solid team to take on the top team of the league so far, which is Murthal Magnets.
Yeah, and for two men to watch out for, Ashu Malik definitely will be eyeing his 100 rate points, as he's on 70, in fact 97 rate points now. And also Ashish Narwal will be trying to topple Partik Dhaya. He just needs 18 rate points to topple up and go on top to become the lead raider of this Yuva Kabaddi series. And Naveen Sharma there once again, making sure the right corner is all secure for the Periyar Panthers. But not to forget, on the other hand, we also have a good, solid team coming in, and this jersey, the new look for Maratha Marvels, is been really awesome to watch. And Periyar Panthers having their purple and black here, it's white and black, and it really looks very, very alluring to watch it on screen and especially live on fan court. And also talking about that team effort there, Radhika, because last match when we saw all the Raiders put together, Ashu, Umesh, Pawar, and also Vinay brought in 21 rate points against the Kaziranga Rhinos. So all three Raiders firing, and the defense also very well maintained by Krishan Dul. Of course, Ashish Narwal will be making sure to find some loopholes in that defense.
Absolutely. When these two teams are definitely known for their team unity and strength. So let's see which team would break the other one and clinch some points away from each other. They are among the top three teams, wherein Murthal Magnets is standing strong on the top one position, and Periyar Panthers is on the third spot so far. But they had a big win yesterday against Maratha Marvels.
Right, and also last time in the survival round when these guys met, it was a big win again, but for the Murthal Magnets, 47-30, and Periyar Panthers were trounced in with those brilliance. And the first raid is underway, and we have that raid coming in from right to left of our screen. In fact, that's that left raider going in. In fact, and he also gets a point. Ankle hold not very successful. Krishan Dul, first raid goes out.
Rinku Narwal, Rinku, he scores a raid point for the Periyar Panthers. And here comes jersey number 7, Ashu Malik. He has been one of the prominent raiders in the raiding trio of the Murthal Magnets.
Yeah, and also he was one force to reckon with as he scores off another bonus. So Periyar Panthers have been made sure the equalizer is coming in from the Murthal Magnets by giving away that bonus. Yeah, just speaking about Ashu Malik, he in the times that we have seen him play in different games and different series, he was one force to reckon with. Ashish Narwal tries to go in under the same Dubki, but then the support came in so very well, initiated by right cover, and I really thought he was very close there because he was in the line.
Vinay Vijender, what a brilliant execution of that ankle hold was that. So the top raider of the Periyar Panthers has been sent to bench in his first raid itself. So the target is very well fixed by the Murthal Magnets.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then the way how Ashish Narwal will be trying to come back will also be very interesting. Ankle hold, right corner, takes it down. And that is what we were talking about. Naveen Sharma being the lead defender for Periyar Panthers.
What a brilliant all-rounder he is, Naveen, with 47 tackle points so far, with 4 high fives in his kitty, and goes with the first tackle of the night.
Exactly. And then that also made sure they got back their lead raider. That is what is very important. And once again, Rinku tries to steal a bonus from somewhere. Yeah, he got that.
Comes back with a bonus, and here we see Ashu Malik just playing near the walk line, but then the chain was 2-2, brilliant, and the support that came in with the in-player. As we say, support is the key in any successful defense. That's what we see. So he could not get off the clutches of the defense.
Actually, that's the man we were talking about. Sultan of surprises going in with Naveen Sharma, Ankit there, who's already got 81 points in this Yuva Kabaddi series, and 49 have been raid points and 21 have been the tackle points. And what a find, what an all-rounder is the number 55 jersey. But now Ashish Narwal raiding in, goes in hard towards the right flank, does not get anything. And also, speaking about Ankit, who's the Sultan of surprises at 55, we've also got a good info on who are the designers for this jersey here, Radhika. That is also a very pleasant surprise. The name also is Sham Sports, managed by Ankit. This is not this Ankit that we're talking about. All the jerseys for the players that has been decided so very well, especially in this booster round from the Yuva Kabaddi series, is by Ankit. And then There goes down another Murthal Magnets raider, Umesh Pawar, also on the bench. So no Ashwin Malik, no Umesh Pawar now.
Similar fashion. Before this, he's gone for a chain tackle. Now he goes for a frontal block. So you see a lot of variation in the skills of the Panthers defense.
Yeah, a lot of variation, and then that right flank, especially the right corner and the right end, is so dangerous. And everybody going in and getting stuck there, especially the right raiders. It's going to be a very daunting task to get some points there. मतलब वहां तो कचरे की गड्ढा हमेशा खुदा पड़ता है, इसलिए एक लेफ्ट रेडर को अंदर भेजा हुआ है और तुरंत अंकित ने पोजीशन बदला है अपनी.
Krishan is the defender who goes for a raid. That was an empty raid because this is going to be a do or die raid for Periyar Panthers. And here comes who? Number 55 jersey, Ankit. So he's been one of the best all-rounders we have seen. So you can see him in the defense, you can see him when it's required in do or die raid. He gets the point here with the running hand touch.
And he's got Krishan Dul, the big one, from that right corner. Why do we rely on this all-rounder so much? Is because of this. Any team will be really happy to have him in their ranks. And I wonder when the auctions come up for the next franchisee tournament, and he is going to be picked up by many, and of course he'll be bidded by many, picked up by one though, bidded by many, and his stakes are going to go up.
Absolutely, and this is the right platform where these young lads, where then they can showcase their talent and they would be picked up for the right opportunity they are looking for.
And now see what he does. He's so smart there, Radhika. He also is that Sultan of Surprises stuff, but he also is smart. So somewhere that 55 should be 555 now, because that shows 3 SS behind his back. Now it's just double SS. The 5 looks like S. Then why he is so smart is because now see, he's played the Murthal Magnets into the do-or-die raids as men have been reducing, and Chakdeep has come in to save his seat. He has to make sure he gets somewhere a touch point, but no, he's been grabbed along. Once again, Navin Sharma coming in with the change with Ankit.
Absolutely. A substitute has come up for a do-or-die raid, but he could not set his foot on the mat. The right cover does his duty very well. And on the verge of all out here is the Murthal Magnets here. So he pulls down the defenders to and one edge, and with the powerful dash he comes to the midline with a 4-pointer and all out to the Periyar Panthers.
Substitution.
Effortless. Look at that skill over the top of the left shoulder of the defender, and Sanjay Dhul, who was such a strong defender in that right cover, couldn't stop Ashish Narwal from going over him. What skills! And cleaning up Periyar Panthers, once again making sure that Murthal Magnets have been cleaned up in that first all-out. And look at the score difference already. It's 11 to them and only 2 to the Murthal Magnets. And just now make that 3.
I think that was Ankit who has taken an advance tackle. So that's a big boost for Murthal Magnets here.
Yeah. But did you notice there, Radhika, what happened when Vinay Virendra went in to raid? He's that one left raider who's left in there. And there we go. Has he got some points? How many is the question?
1 point. Periyar Panther, number 10.
Right.
The defense did not give much time to rest. So he has to come back to perform again. So that is the beauty.
Yeah. And Manish Dhul getting that, and now a diving ankle hold. Akshay Kumar says, okay, even I will be in the thick of action.
A lot of action going on. So none of the defense is stopping away. They are putting their foot forward in the team. So we've seen a lot of action going in favor of Panthers for now, 13-3. So Murthal Magnets, as we say, there are promising raiders, Vinay Vijender, Ashwin Malik, Umesh Pawar. They need to step up to perform here.
Oh, look at that. He's confidently gone into the lobby once again. Ashish Narwal.
Periyar Panther. Number 8 out.
Oh, Periyar Panthers. I will be really sorry to say that there were no reviews. But here, that toe touch looked somehow confusing and doubtful. But then how confidently Ashish Narwal went into the lobby. He's got that skills to do so very confidently. But Radhika, did you pick up that foot touch?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't see there was a contact, but the body language was so good that the referees has to go with him.
Yeah, and then once again, right corner is
Periyar
becoming
Panthers.
lethal here once again. And Periyar Panthers are trying to just make sure somewhere the defense also brings in all those that is required. And then once again, it's Naveen Sharma. So how do we break this? Is for the Murthal Magnets, I am really feeling that Vinay Virender, who's that one solo left raider, should go in and do some damage, because every time when Ankit chains up with Naveen Sharma, none of the raiders have been able to do something, and that is something really lethal. So more of left raiders. Once again a running hand touch. Once again Krishnan Dula has been taken off, and then Radhika, with the all in that has happened, it was just 1 point that has been scored.
Periyar Panthers.
But the defense is evenly supporting the Raiders, and an all-rounder like Ankit for the Periyar Panthers is creating a storyline for them here. They're coming out very strong, and they are known for big scoring matches. And here we see the difference in the first half itself with a 13 points margin already.
Oh, that's nice. That's somewhere nicely done by Umesh Pawar, where the right cover defender wanted to go in, but why was he going in for the toe touch? Look at that. The right cover defender was going in for the toe touch instead of Umesh. But yeah,
Maybe he wanted to go for a thigh hold.
Yeah, exactly. But that's that weak spot. That is the weak spot where they can target in and make sure Anish and Ashish Umed are being put under pressure. But the corners are very, very strong. Naveen Sharma and Akshay Kumar will not give you anything. As a super tackle opportunity, once again Ashish Narwal does the thigh-fi and says, okay, I've got another man.
1 point.
That's the body language I should speak about. This is such a strong body language he is putting up. He is just putting the defenders on the back foot here. So in a super tackle situation, going so deep in, so confidently picks up a hand touch at the left corner.
Yeah, and his height is such a big advantage, especially even Pratik Daya. But Ashish Narwal, I'm sure, is taller than Pratik Daya. And today, he's got all the opportunity to even go above in the points table also of the leading Raiders. For sure, because he's using his height so very well. And that running hand touches and all those skills that he's got. And that one skill that he showed us today of going over the defender with so much good ease. Point awarded. Was that because he went in before the whistle?
Absolutely, because the referee has to give a signal before the Raider starts his race, so that's where he missed. 1 versus 2, again a super tackle situation. Will they take up this opportunity? But here, stopping looks like impossible on Ashish, and that's what happened. He clears.
1 point.
No, he doesn't, but he gets a point here.
Yeah, he does. He does. He was so close to the clearance there, but then very well done there by Umesh Pawar to keep himself away, because he's that last man standing, the lone raider. This is nice to see. But then Sanjay Dul going out in that super tackle attempt was not what the Murthal Magnets wanted. They are staring at a second all out, and as soon as that happens, it will be very, very difficult for them to make a comeback. Somewhere it has to happen here for Umesh Pawar. He has to get a touch point from somewhere. Ankit and Naveen Sharma still waiting towards, and he's not going towards them. There you go. Akshay Kumar comes in and completely surrounds him up, and the all out has been inflicted. Second one for the Periyar Panthers against the Murthal Magnets.
In the first half itself, look at the timing and the confidence of the left corner defender Akshay Kumar. He digs the Raider into his clutches, and that was a beautiful second all-out point scored. And here we see 21-7 in favor of Panthers. Looks like a big match for Panthers now.
7 number.
Yeah, and it is saying by the Periyar Panthers, okay, it may be 12 o'clock, but good morning, Murthal Magnets, wake up. It's a very, very big, brutal game here that's been shown by the Periyar Panthers, and they are known to do this, Radhika, isn't it? They have been known to win matches with big margins. That is such a confidence demoralizer for the opposition. Where do they pick themselves up? Murthal Magnets.
Absolutely.
What ideas they will be doing now is completely confusing even for us.
Absolutely, because they've been the table toppers in the survival round. They played 8-1-6, lost
1
only
point.
one.
Periyar
And
Panthers.
yesterday in the booster round, they have started with a good win. But now here we see struggling. So I see somewhere, Vinay Vijayendra, Ashu Malik, Umesh Pawar, they all three need to step up to perform.
Yeah, absolutely. Step up, not while in the defense where Umesh Pawar committed that error from being in that right in position. He did not have any work to do as Ashu Malik goes in and raids once again. So it's that difficulty of right raiders. Look at Navin Sharma, how high line defense he is there. And then there you go. And then the right cover also joins the party.
One point. Okay.
Bonus plus point being awarded for the Raider. So it was a close call, Naveen. It looked like almost the Raider is being put out, but then fortunately he gets a bonus and a point here.
That's nice for Ashu Malik, because after the all-out in the first occasion, Radhika, it was just 1 point given to them, and then the second all-out was immediately inflicted. Of course, that bonus came in from Umesh Pawar in that last raid, but then now, after the second all-in that has happened for the Murthal Magnets, it is good to see Ashu Malik coming in with that two-pointer. So somewhere, it's, as I was trying to say, they'll have to change a little bit of strategy. Yeah, this is nice. And he is not going towards the left corner, Akshay Kumar. See, but that's the natural angle, and that's nice to see. That is nice to see. He's going in and attacking the right corner. This is what is required.
Navin Sharma at the right corner, who has been very, very prominent, but the speed of the Raider was far, far below excellence. So he gets in reach of the right corner, and in the jet speed he reaches the midline. So that was the right target.
Yeah. Very good target. And why did he do that is a big question, because he saw that the Sultan of Surprises was not there in the chain with Navin Sharma, and that is why he was so confidently running towards that right corner and getting his running hand touch done. Ashu Malik, very, very good thinking that was by him, and just kind of trying to put that deficit down. Now Ankit is with the chain with Navin Sharma. Previous occasion when that had happened, there was no chain. Right, now that is very, very interesting. Let us see if that happens. Dubke has been nullified. That chain is a lethal one, and it is made out of thorns, not just iron.
This is so beautiful. When Navin Sharma goes in for a frontal block and we see Ankit taking the back hold, that is a lethal partnership, we say.
No Raider. How do you break it, Radhika? If you are trying to somewhere be that Mohit Hudas plays as a coach. Of course, you've been living with the coach, though, always in the same roof. One of the biggest coaches for Indian Kabaddi that's been seen. So if you have to put out that coach's hat and say, okay, lads, just try to break that chain in the right flank, what would you tell them?
I mean, what we need to do is we need to get in right and left raiders doing alternative, and also you have to put in some kind of counter-action skills so that you tempt the defender to get on to you, and so that you know the escape route before you put on to the raid. So that's how you need to plan it.
Yeah. And the only left raider there, Vinay Virender, also has to go back on the bench because he just went into Akshay Kumar's arms and said, okay, badai ho. That's what he said. But then, when something like that happens, every raider is confused whether to go in there, whether to not to go in there. And Ashu Malik, like big raiders, not making sure how do you break that jinx on that Navin Sharma and Ankit's chain. And then on the other hand, you get this man. The tallest raider today is trying to be the lead raider.
And he is very aggressive on the court. He is very fearful to the opposition. So the body language itself is like scaring the opposition. That's what I say. With the running hand touch as his main skill, he takes height to his advantage, and also the speed, the power. So you name it, you have it, this guy.
Yeah, and lucky there, really lucky. Anish, once again, the weak link in that cover position for the Periyar Panthers. The way he goes in for that block was so not right, and Ankit immediately reacting and saying, "Arey yaar, kyun zarurat thi uski?" And now, as Rinku comes in, See, this is a combination that they're going in really well. Because as you said, Radhika, very rightly put across, the alternatives of the right and left raider keeps on happening. It's like that, right and left hand batter combination that's there in cricket. So that keeps confusing the bowlers always to have a different line and length, and that's what the defenders also are doing here. Making sure they get confused with the way how the attack is going to happen. But for Murthal Magnets' wrong timing or bad luck, there are only right raiders, and now Ashu Malik is asking for the bonus.
He is asking for a bonus, but that was 2 touch points. The left corner goes in for an ankle load. That was missed with the speed of the radar. The right corner comes into support. That was missed too. So that was very clear execution of speed from the radar.
Right. That is do or die raid now for Ashish Narwal. Somewhere Murthal Magnets will feel that, okay, if he's going with the bonus, let him go, but let him not give him touch points. That is what their strategy should be, because this raider is too big to get contained with. This is what I was asking them not to do. Has he crossed the midline? Everybody stands up and then thinks of what's happening. I guess he's crossed the midline, but let's see. The verdict is coming.
Periyar Panthers.
2-point raid.
I mean, though his skill is running from a right corner to left corner, but here what he does partly, Naveen, is he does play only half the court. So the speed is more, the reach is more. That's what he does, and takes away 2 points from the defense.
Yeah. And as the second ages were going down, he should have just left him to go with the bonus point, is Sanjay Dul on that previous occasion. But then Ashu Malik now cleans up Akshay Kumar running in from that left corner. Look at that. It's so tough for a corner defender to try and have the dash. And that is one skill that any defender should understand and make sure these lads get into that habit of not going in for the dash from the corner. I've seen that happen many times, and yesterday also we were speaking about that, isn't it? Because these defenders and these young lads, I know it is the rush of the blood, I know it is the Josh, Jaspa and Junoon that's happening, but going in for the dash from the corner has to be avoided. Nothing can be done about it. As the first half has been concluded, and once again it is Periyar Panthers all the way, and Murthal Magnets have today struggled.
I mean, they're still slowly picking up, but then Akshay Kumar, Naveen Sharma is doing a great job in the defense, and Ashish Narwal, Ankit, they have been phenomenal. And especially we should talk about Ashish Narwal, who is being very strong with the force, and there is speed, there is technique in this guy. So that's what the defense is struggling to, tackle him.
Yeah, and tackling in terms of how, because he's been attacking everybody. Vijay Kumar, Krishan Dhul, especially Krishan Dhul, he's picked him up so easily. Is Ashish Narwal with those running hand touches. But then look at this skill. This is the skill, and that's the raid of the match for me. In a super tackle situation, going over Sanjay Dhul's shoulder and touching the midline. And he's so confident of his raid that he's so sure where the midline is. Look at that, the fraction of a second. I'm sure our cameraman is having a very tough time following Ashish Narwal as well. But on the other hand, Ashu Malik somewhere is being that lone warrior for Murthal Magnets. He has made sure that some points do come in, but still a long way to go, and still a long way to break that right corner jinx or the right corner danger that is being possessing here by the Periyar Panthers.
I mean, here we see halftime score 14-27 in favor of Periyar Panthers. In the raiding, they have dominated. In the defense, they have 9, wherein only 1 tackle point has been awarded to Murthal Magnets, and they have taken 2 all-outs. So they have been outstanding throughout in the first half.
Yeah, the 2 all-outs is a big point. There are 9 tackle points, and Murthal Magnets are really struggling. Something has to happen here. Manish Dul, the captain, and Sanjay Dul, the Dul effect has to come in the second half. Just a short break, and we'll come back soon on Fancore. I am Naveen Shori along with Radhika Reddy. Welcome back, everybody, on Fan Code, and this is going to be a match where the Murthal Magnets will be saying, okay, now where do we get that comeback window from? Because Periyar Panthers are in a peak of a form. Yesterday they won it against the Maratha Marvels, a big win, 61-38, and now they're having that first half completely under their wraps. Even though there are just 5 men on court, the score line that reads is a big one to know, and the running hand touch has been got in by Ashu Malik.
Murthal Magnets have been doing good in raiding. Ashu Malik gets 8 and Umesh Pawar gets 4. But then the defense is lacking here, and also they have been not able to, handle Ashish Narwal's speed and strength on the field.
Yeah, just one tackle point shows what Sanjay Dhul, Manish Dhul, also Krishan Dhul are trying to place that. But this time, that's the second tackle point for Murthal Magnets only. But somewhere good to see that they are getting together along, and Vijay Kumar now in the kick of the action with that left corner block.
Yes, after a successful raid, again he comes back with the second raid. Ashu Malik here. 1 versus 3, super tackle on, and yes, the opportunity is being tackled brilliantly by the Panthers here. Super tackle points awarded for the Panthers, a revival too.
Yes, that's a big tackle as Ashu Malik was struggling and trying to go through towards that midline. But look at that, Ankit, the man, number 55, double S. Surprises always keeps coming when you have your leg in his claps, but he will not let go Ashu Malik away on the midline. That's the reason he's gone on the bench. And what a big blow that was, because Ashu looked good in the way that he raided in that first raid in the second half. He started well, and then the defense also came across nicely. But then this is the confidence denting by Periyar Panthers as Ashish Narwal just tries to run this clock down very effectively.
And he takes a quiet breather too here. Ashish Narwal just goes for a empty raid, stands at the midline, kills the maximum time possible, comes back and handles the team quite well here. The captain is leading by an example here for Periyar Panthers.
Yeah, currently as it stands, he's just halfway away from becoming the top raider of Yuva Kabaddi series, because Partik Dhaya is on 167 raid points totally, and Ashish Narwal before this match was on 150 raid points exactly. Today he's got that 9 raid points, so 9 more to go. Somewhere will he try and do this? No, he's okay to just stand in the midline, just try and scratch his ankles a bit and then take a lot of time. This is nice because that is irritating Murthal Magnets, and they know that these are precious seconds that has been going against them.
He is just playing a brilliant mind game here, so that the opposite team raiders, they definitely get irritated and come back with a strong effect. But then he is being very smart. When the team needed, he performs. Otherwise, he controls the team. He stays quiet. So this is an overall performance by the captain of the Panthers.
Absolutely, and a very good raid by Vinay Virendra. Goes in and gets that kick away on Naveen Sharma. As a do-or-die raid now for Ashish Narwal. Now, full house for the Murthal Magnets. Only 3 people on the Periyar Panthers. Somewhere, I will not say pin down this raider. I will say don't go for him. Don't give him a touch point. He will succumb under pressure. It's okay if he steals the bonus, but don't do this. Don't. Right. This is nicely done. This is nicely done. It's quite a Herculean effect. And Periyar Panthers have been reduced only to 2 men now.
Sanjay is the right cover positioned defender who goes for the frontal block, and everybody pounces on the lead raider of the match so that they gain some confidence there, and it's a super tackle on for Periyar Panthers, and they does the second super tackle here and revives the player. What a brilliant effort from this man, Ankit.
Can you just take a breather for a while there and keep watching his skills? Second time, and that too on Ashu Malik. Look at that for a class. He can't even move. Forget struggling and going towards the midline. Ankit so strong, and once again he saved the Periyar Panthers from an all-out, and now he can just go in and walk the talk. That is Sultan of Surprises, number 55, double S it looks like. and then why not? You can just put in so much money onto him and say, okay, my boy, come to my team. I guess he's already been getting calls for the next season of the professional league. But more importantly, he will be eyeing the India jersey for sure.
He's been very, very impressive. Whether it's a 3-man super tackle situation, 2-man super tackle situation, or it's the right in position, left in position, everywhere they are there. And this is the third super tackle for the Periyar Panthers. What a beautiful way of gaining multiple points here and killing the confidence of the Murthal Magnets Raiders. When he goes for the kick on Ankit, the left corner comes with an ankle hold. Brilliant execution of a teamwork here.
Akshay Kumar was that man. Three times consecutively, 3 consecutive super tackles, and Periyar Panthers are not going to be all out very soon now because they're reviving men. They're getting 2 points each with the 3 tackle points, that super tackle which put in. So 3 into 2 is 6 tackle points awarded, and of course 3 men back on court. What a way to come back. Right, the defense is the best form of offense is once again being proved as Umesh Pawar comes in with a quick raid, and that is nice to see. So substitution coming in for a do-or-die raid. Who's going to come inside? It's number 77, Monu Jakar.
11 out.
It's a good raider.
So substitute is put in a crunch situation here wherein the defense is just 1:5. So it would be a difficult task. Let's see if this situation could be carried by the Magnets at this point in time. So patience is the key for the team. If they could hold on those 10 more seconds, they would make a point here.
Yes, there you go, there you go. Vijay Kumar actually pointing out that the lobby was activated by the raider even before the ankle hold I could put in. Look at that, he stepped into the lobby immediately is what Vijay Kumar was targeting, but then anyways, Monu Jakar has to go back on the bench. So card coming in. Sumanji is actually trying to pick up some cards. No, she just gives a verbal warning and sends in Umesh Pawar. Nice to see. Now, once again, super tackle opportunity. Ankit is there, and also Akshay Kumar without the chain. So Ankit is in the chain. He as if behaves that he is a raider, but then look at that, so strongly held with the chain. But he definitely is not just a raider. He's the biggest all-rounder for this Yuva Kabaddi series. There you see. And the timing of the ankle holds, always, I've seen this, Radhika, every time he goes in for that attempt, it is rarely been missed. Say, I think 8 out of 10 times, he gets it right. And 8 getting right in a Kabaddi mat is something humongous.
Brilliantly executed skills for the super tackle, and they know, Umesh knows that they have been too good in the super tackle situation, so he comes back with an empty raid. And we see Ankit just not in the defense but also in the raiding, so he's a complete all-rounder. He is throughout the mat on the opposition wing as well.
I want to close my eyes. I really want to close my eyes this time because this is the 3rd time Ashu Malik has walked into a super tackle situation and it's a do-or-die raid. Can you believe this? What a tough day it is for Ashu Malik, but he has to go in and do something. He has to turn it around onto the Periyar Panthers. Can he do that? Goes in. Ankit claps him. 3 out of 3, man. Can you believe this? After the game, I will really want Ashu Malik to just go in and have a small party with Ankit and say, okay, you got me 3 times. Now you pay my bills.
Outstanding effort from this young guy Ankit, who is standing up for the team in crunch situations every time he is being offered. So any position in the defense, he is there to stand for the team, and when there are no raiders available, he is taking that opportunity to raid. So he is definitely a spark in the team.
And make that a high five, not to be mentioning, not to forget that. 3 super tackles consecutively, and that too on Ashu Malik, the biggest raider that Murthal Magnets have got. And where do you find inspiration now to talk as Rinku just walks into a do-or-die raid? He's got not any pressure on him because he can just take his time and the defense will try and do something there even if he fumbles. That dubki comes in so nicely. Forget fumbling. He will not even flutter on that situation. Vijay Kumar committing that error.
Rinko is the man who we have seen with a dubki, and that was a very, very speedy one. And now Umesh Pawar with 1 versus 5. So it is again a difficult task with the defense corners being strong and the in position is much, much stronger there.
Oh, how do I put across? How do I put across? Because somewhere, if I see, always Radhika, what I do is I try and talk on the favor of the team which is lagging behind, just to make sure the competition evens up. And on the 40th minute, we still don't know who the winner is. Even after the 40th minute, sometimes we always keep talking and saying, okay, this is the last raid, and we really want to know who the winner is. That's the reason why I always sometimes try and give some sort of talking or a pep talking that I can only do to the team that is lagging behind. But against this man, 5-5, how do you give any pep talk to the opposition which is leading so far behind? And now this is Umesh Pawar's do or die race.
Umesh Pawar, he is being tackled twice today, and again this is the third time he is being tackled by the same defender. So he has to study the defense force again. So similar fashion is being tackled just before this raid too from Ankit itself. So he needs to understand where Ankit is standing and what are his skills and try and avoid play him.
Yeah, I guess in the whole match, he's just been sent on the bench only once. Only once he is out of the court, Ankit. And 5 defenders have got in a super tag, I mean a high five in Periyar Panthers' lineup. Unbelievable this is. And where do you even, that's what I was trying to say, even if the timeout has been taken by Dilbag Singh, the Murthal Magnets' coach, what will he even say? What will he even tell them? Yes, I agree, avoid Ankit, because he's already got 8 tackle points. Yes, he has to avoid them. Somebody has to avoid them. But how do you avoid Navin Sharma? How do you avoid Akshay Kumar? Everybody's getting the high five. That's the first time it's happened in Yuva Kabaddi series. Super tackle situation on, but do or die raid. Somewhere now, it is Ashish Narwal's chance to clean this up. Manish Dole, the captain, cannot keep him down. A kick on his chest, and he goes back successful.
I mean, a super tackle situation. Number 4 jersey, Krishan is just having a watch of it, not even going for a support. That was a big mistake there.
Substitution Periyar Panther.
Yeah, timing of the support, so important as Murthal Magnets also get in Javdeep. Yeah, and also he says 12 off. That means Ashish Narwal is taking a breather, right? That is nice to see. And somewhere another raider is being induced in. Okay, no, in fact, 12 is in. What was the trying to say? Okay, Ashish Narwal is there on the court, correction.
He's taken up a quick bonus. The defense could not set him right time, so he has taken up a quick bonus from there. Now is the right time to go back actually, otherwise he'll be caught, and he is being caught.
Bonus to raider. 1 point Periyar.
Yes. Very, eager to get that touch point where Javdeep actually had that bonus, and he should have turned around. He should have quickly turned around and going in. But another all out. I've lost control, or rather I've lost count on this of how many all outs, Radhika.
It's a third one. It's a third one for them.
Unbelievable.
Number 12 out.
Right. That's what I was trying to ask you. Where do you give the pep talk? Come on, coach, put your hat on and tell something to the Raiders of Murthal Magnets.
I mean, in the second half, we also see that, Periyar Panthers is been only, going for the do or die raid. Otherwise, they have been going for an empty raid. So here there was a mistake from the defense. So that's been evenly cashed. This is again a surprise tackle, but this was again from Anish this time. That surprise shocked the team.
Yeah, you can't be double S on double 2, right? So once again, Rinku comes in. Okay, let me also just try and give in some sort of kabaddi stuff that we can probably do for the Murthal Magnets. Let's try and think together for them, and not taking away any credit from Periyar Panthers. Let me be honest on this. They have been really fabulous, but just trying to talk for the Murthal Magnets, just to make they can come back into this match, just to make this match a little more exciting, not just having an easy match going. Everybody wants that close finishes, isn't it? So for Murthal Magnets, it's that It's that way of saying, okay, Vinay Virendra is a left raider. He goes in and immediately look at what Ankit has done. He's gone and held hands with Akshay Kumar, and that's why Navin Sharma looked
1 point.
not
Very
so
offensive.
strong, but the ankle hold, it's just the mindset. It is just the mindset now, Radhika. They'll have to go in and say, okay, even if it is Ankit, it is just a Kabaddi player. He can be that sultan of surprises for you, but it is just that Kabaddi mat that he's playing on. He's not playing on some golden turf. He's also playing on the same rubber turf that everybody is playing. So go out and try and attack him in the proper way. Keep your ankles away. Now, because every time Ankit goes in for the attack, he goes in low. He goes in for the ankles. So try and keep the ankles away. Try and go attack him on that running hand touch. Because it's very good. Because every time when a right raider goes in, he goes to that right corner and right in. So a running hand touch like what Ashish Narwal projects us should be a very good strategy against him.
I mean, he has a lot of variation too. You know, by the time we think his main skill would be running hand touch, he simply goes for a bonus and comes back. So that is the variation he is bringing in, and also he is kind of playing a mind game with the opposition team. So that is the beauty of him.
Yeah, and that's what I want the Murthal Magnets Raiders to pick up something out of the book of Ashish Narwal and go in and attack him. Go in and attack Ankit wherever he's standing. Whether he's standing with Navin Sharma, whether he's standing with Akshay Kumar, that's fine. Just make sure that you don't give your ankles and knees to him. That's all. Go in quick, go in fast, have that speedy raid and try and go in for only the hand touch and try and suppress him down and you know, probably keep your ankles away. Yeah, it's too much of talking. It's easy to talk, I know, but I just want something for the Murthal Magnets to come back as Ashish Narwal tries his best even in the last second. Look at this. This is what I was trying to tell. This is what the Murthal Magnets need to do.
Absolutely, they need to go for targeted raids. They need to figure out whom they need to put back on the bench. That way they need to plan and execute the raid. But here, you know, we've seen low on confidence the team. I think the momentum is in the favor of the Panthers, and that's been evenly cashed by the team. So Murthal Magnets didn't know what to do. They're just being blank out there.
Yeah, very, very blank. Very, very blank. That's why we are trying to put some ideas into their head. But Monu Jakar is coming and getting some match practice on the mat. Yeah, once again he says, I've got a touch point on the turn. And then it is the defense woes that still continue. And Umesh Pawar says, okay, if I can't go raid, let me just get out in the tackle attempt and go back on the bench. And that is the story. That is the story of Murthal Magnets today.
I mean, Raiders have been okay for Magnets, but the defense has been just scored only 4 points so far. And here comes, it's a do or die raid, and he needs to be confident if he sees a bonus. Yeah, the bonus has been open. Yeah, it has been open.
Murthal Magnet.
Yeah, so they don't bother, right? Isn't it? Akshay Kumar did not even bother. He said, okay, आप 1 point लेके जाइए आशु मलिक जी, हम आपको नहीं रोकेंगे. लेकिन अभी एक substitution भी आ रहा है. So Ankit has been substituted, right? The coach says, Mohit Huda says, Ankit, आप आउट होके नहीं आए बेंच पे, सब्स्टिट्यूट होके आ जाइए. मैं तेरे से आपसे बात करना चाहता हूँ. और उज्जवल has been substituted in. Right, that is the only way that Ankit could have been off the mat.
That's a good way to, you know, give him some rest. But then I think it's a smartness of the team Panthers that they have been, you know, they're good in the league so far, and they're also trying the bench strength because it's a contact game. Anybody could get injured any point in time. So when you have the match practice, you know, in the big stages, they would be ready for the bigger times when they are in need.
Yeah. And now somewhere Ashu should see this as a big opportunity. Ankit is not there on the court. It's okay. You have been down and out for the entire game. Now somewhere go in and get that confidence back. Forget the points. Confidence is like getting gold, and points is like just you know, making sure your numbers have been there. But confidence, see, and Ashu comes back with an empty raid. When Ankit is not there on the mat, what is stopping you?
I mean, Ashu is the only guy who scored points so far with 8 raid points, so he should be more confident in getting the points now.
Yeah, absolutely. And when Ankit was there, I understand you're lagging back. You're saying, okay, what do I do? I've run out of ideas. But then when Ankit is not there, that is the demoralizing effect, isn't it? That is that dent that is being caused. See, even in this raid, I'm sure he's just going in and just trying to run through with the motions, or rather walk through with the motions. Even with Ankit not around, he just goes in and as if he thinks that Murthal Magnets is on 45 and Periyar Panthers is on 23. That is how it's been there. But not accusing him of this. But I just wanted to go in and get that confidence back. That itself
Absolutely.
is a big boost.
Because they have been the table toppers in the survival round. They have just lost one match out of the 8 matches they have played. And they've also won yesterday's match. So they have to bring back that confidence and also fight back. If no, maybe you might not win this match, but then show up that face that you will come back very strongly.
Yeah, yeah. As Ujjwal comes in for the last raid of the match, the do-or-die raid, and the first raid for him. Can they even nab Ujjwal down? Yes, thankfully. Thankfully, Murthal Magnets can bring up 1 point and have a smile on their face. They had accepted defeat 4 minutes ago in this match, so no point in telling what was had to be happening. But somewhere the confidence could have been gained back. Yes, you've accepted defeat, but that's not the way in Kabaddi. That's not what we really want to see, and especially on from a tabletop performance from the survival round. No, I guess we will be seeing a bigger and a better Murthal Magnets coming up in the next matches. But Periyar Panthers, all applauses, all credits. Ashish Narwal and the defensive unit, marvelous, unbelievable, and really mind-boggling.
And they are known for the big victories, and here also we see a big marginal victory for Periyar Panthers over the table toppers. So at any given day, anybody could upset anybody. So sitting on the top doesn't mean that you are the best. Anybody can upset you. And these super tackles today, 4 of them came from the Periyar Panthers, as definitely assaulted the Murthal Magnets.
And everything, 3 out of which were against Ashu Malik. And that was unbelievable. Only this was against Vinay Virender, but out of the 4 super tackles, 3 were against Ashu Malik, and it is all Ankit. Look at that. Double tie hold, and Ashu Malik cannot get surprised more than that. That's the reason I'm saying Ashu should drag Ankit now outside the Kabaddi arena and then go for a big party and then eat up everything that is possible and then ask him to pay the bills. That is how best revenge can be taken.
17 tackle points for the Panthers, wherein only 4 tackle points for the Magnets. So that was a big
Oh my
thing.
God.
Tackle points
Yeah,
20, and
yeah.
20-5 is a big marginal difference. That's what rating, they're almost the same, but the difference
Yeah,
is the super tackle that has taken.
yeah. And have you seen any time the tackle points overtaking the raid points also for Periyar Panthers? Look at that. 19 raid points only and 20 tackle points. That's a new thing for me. That's really a
Because
new thing for
8 of
me.
them
And
have come from the 4 super tackles.
yeah, and that all out being inflicted. Even though it's just 3 times, but that super tackles really killed the Murthal Magnets, and the Magnets did not know which is the north and south pole, because every time the magnet will know which is the north and south pole and it will attract something towards it. But this time, even the north and south pole of the magnets were demolished by the Panthers. That is how it is when Murthal Magnets lose. But when Periyar Panthers win, this is what happens. They go on top of the table. They tumble upon the Murthal Magnets, and look at that. Points, 12 points for them, and points per match is being double, and also the points also being double there. And then just 1 loss for the Murthal Magnets to begin with, and that has given them the second place already. But a lot of catching up to do, as the 2 teams will be eliminated from this booster round also. Mind you, at 6 p.m. we do have Aravali Arrows versus Maratha Marvels, which is going to come up. And at 8 p.m. it will be Tadoba Tigers versus Panchala Pride. And that's it for this afternoon. See you soon in the evening at 6 p.m. on Fan Code. I am Navin Shourie, and along with me was Radhika Reddy. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
यत्र तत्र सर्वत्र और कबड्डी के जोश जज्बा और जुनून के साथ स्वागत करना चाहेंगे एक बार फिर से आप सभी का युवा कबड्डी सीरीज 2022 समर एडिशन के दौरान डे नंबर 11 की हम बात करते हैं और डे नंबर 2 ऑफ बूस्टर राउंड की बात करते हैं। तो मैच नंबर 50 यानी कि सर्वप्रथम हमारे सभी फैन कोड पर दर्शकों को हम तहे दिल से धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे क्योंकि आज अर्धशतक पूरा किया है यहाँ पर युवा कबड्डी सीरीज के मुकाबलों ने। और आप सभी का स्वागत करना चाहेंगे पोस्ट मैच प्रेजेंटेशन सेरेमनी ऑफ मैच 50 एंड 51 ऑफ द युवा कबड्डी सीरीज 2022 समर एडिशन। सबसे पहले हम बताना चाहेंगे आप सभी को आज दो बहुत ही मुकाबले बेहतरीन हमने यहाँ पर देखे और समय है सबसे पहले हमारे पार्टनर्स को धन्यवाद करने का। वी वुड फर्स्टली लाइक टू थैंक आवर पार्टनर्स ड्रीम 11, फैन कोड, UEM, मेट्रोमास हॉस्पिटल, FM तड़का, संस्कार स्कूल फॉर देयर सपोर्ट इन हेल्पिंग अस गिविंग दीज इनक्रेडिबली यंग टैलेंटेड मैन अ प्लेटफॉर्म टू शोकेस देयर स्किल्स। और चलिए अब प्रेजेंटेशन सेरेमनी में मेरे साथ मेरे लेफ्ट में मौजूद होंगे अ चार्मिंग पर्सनैलिटी संदीप यादव ऑल्सो नेम एज सैंडी फ्लिक्स, ऑफिशियल फोटोग्राफर ऑफ युवा कबड्डी सीरीज। स्वागत है सर आपका। और सबसे पहले बात करना चाहेंगे हमारे आज के मॉर्निंग मुकाबले के बारे में जो कि खेला गया था काजीरंगा राइनोज वर्सेस हम्पी हीरोज। हम्पी हीरोज अपने फॉर्म को बहुत ही बेहतरीन अंदाज में प्रदर्शित कर रही है और ये भी मुकाबला उन्होंने जीता 42-31 के स्कोर से। तो चलते हैं यहाँ पर अब अवार्ड्स की बात करते हैं और अवार्ड्स में सर्वप्रथम नाम लिया जाएगा द बेस्ट रेडर। तो बेस्ट रेडर की बात की जाए एक बार फिर से बतौर रेडर अपनी टीम के लिए लगातार दूसरे मुकाबले में 15 पॉइंट जिन्होंने प्राप्त किए हम्पी हीरोज की तरफ से नितिन धनकर, जिनकी कुछ झलकियां अब आपकी स्क्रीन पर। और अक्सर जिस तरह से कहा जाता है कि शेर घायल होने के बाद और भी ज्यादा खतरनाक हो जाता है, उसी प्रकार से आज ज्यादा खतरनाक नजर आए कप्तान हम्पी हीरोज के जो रहेंगे बेस्ट डिफेंडर, जिन्होंने हाई फाई आज अपने डिफेंस में लगाया। सो द बेस्ट डिफेंडर ऑफ दिस मैच फ्रॉम हम्पी हीरोज नितिन देसवाल, द कैप्टन हिमसेल्फ। और चलिए हमारे साथ कप्तान यहाँ पर नितिन देशवाल। सबसे पहले मैं आपसे जानना चाहूंगा आपकी इंजरी कैसी है?
फिट हूँ अब तो।
चलिए फिट है और आपने दर्शाया कि आप कितने फिट है इस मुकाबले में। तो क्या ये प्रथा आप सत्य करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं कि शेर घायल होने के बाद और भी ज्यादा खतरनाक हो जाता है?
हाँ।
चलिए क्या बात है, सिर्फ इन्होंने अपनी मुस्कुराहट के जरिए बता दिया है। पर बतौर कप्तान आप कितना खुश हैं आपकी टीम की जीत के प्रदर्शन से?
हमारी टीम से हम बहुत खुश हैं। हमारी टीम ने हमारा डिफेंस बहुत अच्छा खेला, जैसे हमें सोचा था हमारा डिफेंस वही खेला और हम जीते। हमें हमारे डायरेक्टर भी बहुत अच्छा सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। थैंक यू।
चलिए धन्यवाद करते हैं। और क्या बात है, कितनी सिंसियरली इन्होंने बता दिया कि हमारा डिफेंस अच्छा कर रहा है, हमारी मुकाबले टीम जीत रही है और हमारे डायरेक्टर, हमारे कोचेस सब खुश हैं। तो चलते हैं अब एक नई पेशकश की तरफ जो युवा कबड्डी सीरीज द्वारा लाई गई है, कबड्डी का कमाल अवार्ड। और वो एक ऐसे खिलाड़ी को जाएगा जिन्होंने सुपर टैकल बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण समय में जाकर किया था हम्पी हीरोज की तरफ से संदीप, जिनके बारे में दिखा भी देते हैं आपको।